Greetings, Keishlings. Keishan Prime here with my live reaction of Chainsaw Man, Chapter 78. But before we start, I want to point out a comment I got on the last chapter, and to be honest, it would make Makima so devious. This comes from Ryan Joseph, so thank you for the comment. He basically, to summarize it, is that, what happened in the last chapter might have been Makima, setting up everything. The contract that Aki made, he points out that, it's so that Power and Denji would survive and won't be, they'll survive the gun devil battle and all that kind of stuff. And that this, by having Aki become the vessel for the gun devil and coming to the apartment and everything, that it would, one, allow Denji to kill the gun devil without even realizing that it's Aki necessarily. So then he gets his reward, and then he's completely pacified in all life goals. Power would survive, obviously, along with Denji. And Aki gets to live in peace, because it's like he finally killed the gun devil kind of deal. It's like, but really, does he get to rest in peace given that he was literally taken over by it? I don't think so, but if that's the case. But they also point out that's if Denji, especially if he realizes that that's Aki. I mean, Power was saying it smelt like him. That if he had the guts to actually kill him or not. So that could play an interesting role in this development. So, yet again, thank you, Ryan Joseph, for the comment. It really makes a lot of sense if that turns out to be the case. But anyway, the title is Snowball Fight. Okay. Oh god, they're somehow in his memories. How are they in his memories? Power, you're here too? Okay. You're on Denji's team. Eat this, says little Aki as he throws a giant snow. Whoa. Okay. That exploded big time, but we're back in the real world now. Denji just got knocked back. He stopped himself. Denji! What? Excuse me. And we see the connection between the two. We got current Aki and little Aki there. Oh no, there's people there. Crap, he's going to shoot them. Want to play with us? And he's... Is it really drawing a gun on someone when you literally just lift up your arm because it is said gun? But it's weird he doesn't just shoot them with his head cannon there. But yeah, blah. Don't do it. Stop. Don't Aki. Okay, so he is realizing that is Aki. Okay, so that's going to make this battle way harder. And he shoots, and did he just obliterate the street along with those poor shoppers? They had bags. They were probably coming home from the shop. It's damn you, Demon Aki. I said demon instead of devil, but whatever. Gun Aki. Denji's coming in, and it's oh, we see the chainsaw in one panel, so it's ouch. Okay, they're throwing snowballs. Rat, you got me. Yeah, that one dodged, so that was probably... Okay, how much of the power of the gun devil does he actually have at his disposal? Because, this is kind of ridiculous. I mean, the street piercing shot was bad enough, but, now he's just blowing up the whole street. Houses, cars are, flipping up from the air pressure. Shit. People are dying, horribly. Good lord. Lucky karaoke. Aye. Aki. He's about to shoot another person. Oh, Denji actually got in there quick and he dodged it with his chainsaw blades. Ow. And he got knocked into the wall for it. Okay, that person's running, but oh no, I think they got shot. That sucks. Yep. They did. And I do like how that keeps flipping back between the snowball fight inside there. the mental space along with the real fight that's going on. It's like with every time that Aki throws a snowball, that's when he's taking a shot, and vice versa, kind of, for Denji as well. And there's more people just slowly being killed off. Idiot! And now he clashes. He's got a foot saw now, going kind of for the neck almost. People are just kind of standing around instead of like trying to get away. Do you not see a man with chainsaw blades and a man with a, automatic weapon on his arm? It is his arm. Just having a big old brawl and blowing up whole street corners and streets and everything. And just like, move out of the area. Anyway, so more snowball imagery. Aki, Hayakawa, can you hear me? Snap out of it. This is the last thing you've ever wanted to do, isn't it? Wake up, jerkface. Ha 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 ha. And we're in the mindscape. And snowball, gun. Snowball, chainsaw. I've never had this much fun before. Mom and Dad are always fussing over Tayo. They never pay attention to me. Ha ha ha. Kind of reminds me of Ken from the second season of Digimon. Because that was kind of how his older brother was. Like, because he was way smarter and everything, and like the parents kind of fawned over him until eventually his death. Spoiler. But yeah. Yeah. I always say spoiler after the fact. I'm horrible. But I've been spoiled too many times. I don't care anymore. I try not to be that way, but sometimes I just don't care. Anyway. But now, my life has finally gotten kind of fun. One snowball fight and your life has become fun. Interesting. If only it was that easy for everyone. And he got Denji real good with that one, so I can just imagine what happened on the outside. Oh god, he looks dead on the floor. Crap. And he's been knocked to the ground in the mental space as well. This is bad. He's lost a lot of blood. Very possibly has a good chunk of his abdomen taken out. Because that seemingly is the wound that's bleeding the most. Because there's a lot of blood on the ground, and that would make the most sense. Oh boy. That's the end of the chapter. So, okay. For one. Okay. Ryan Joseph, he's actually having to fight him, but he's not really going full force. So, he doesn't seem to have the guts, but then again, he also seems to be literally losing his guts as of that last page. So, So yeah, I don't quite know what to say about that, but the rest of what you had to say in that comment would make a lot of sense. But it's hard to say, is Aki even under Makima's control at this point? Seemingly not, because he's really straight up murdering Denji along with everybody else in the area. So how many people gonna die? I don't know. But yeah, that one went by fast. It was mostly action, so I guess it makes sense. Not major a lot of dialogue and everything, but I do like the duality between the mental dream, mental realm, and the what's going on in the outside world. We see that a lot, especially as of the last few years. I've seen that no less than 3 times as being a fairly large plot device in a series. It's kind of weird, but anyway. But yeah, yeah, I don't know what else to say about this chapter. I mean, good action scenes and everything. We've definitely lost Aki. I don't think there's any way that he can be saved at this point. Maybe contained at best, but like, I don't know if you could like get whatever contract the Gun Devil made on his body if it wasn't Makima's doing, that is. But yeah, so he's either going to have to die or be like basically in prison just to keep him around, but like he's not the same guy anymore. So, and yeah, Denji not doing so hot. So I'm hoping Power kind of maybe comes in and helps, but even that seems less likely. But both of them being close range fighters definitely does not help, because like, I mean, you've seen the power he has, so yeah, and he's long range, so yeah. So Denji might open up that door. Also, I had some misunderstandings about the door, and like, if that was Power that opened the door in the last chapter, she was actually just looking around the apartment and asking about the knocking and everything, and she did not overhear the phone call and all that kind of stuff, so that was my bad. But yes, but yeah, it's not looking good for anybody right now. I mean, Power virtually is safe for the time being, but for how long, who knows. And will Aki be killed in the next chapter, or will he kill Denji and then go for Power thereafter in Maui as well? But yeah, let me know your thoughts and opinions on the chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Check out my other content, see what you like, suggest things for the future. Links down below for all my social media so that you can stay in the loop on my content and have ways to contact me. I stream on Twitch where I do gaming, and I'll tweet out when I go live. Part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, Quiche-lings, what is going to be Aki and Denji's fate in the coming chapters? Only time will tell.